I use meditation to become a millionaire, and in this video you will understand exactly how I did it and why you should meditate too. So it all started 5 years ago when I started to hear from every book, from every podcast that you should meditate, that you will be more present, you will still the mind, you will be more focused, and all of the other benefits. So I decided to jump on it and I downloaded the app called Calm. And I decided to commit for the next 90 days. I will meditate every single morning for 10 minutes, just focusing on my breath. And when my mind starts going to different places, I will just try to bring it back. So what happened is day one, I'm in England in my dorm room, and I just sat down, put 10-minute timer on, and I close my eyes and the mind starts going places. It started going what I didn't do yesterday, what is still on my to-do list, that I don't have enough time, how long is it going to take, all of these crazy thoughts. And then the mind started going like, oh, the timer is broken. It has to be already more than 10 minutes since we sat down. And it convinced me to open my eyes, and I realized it's only 5 minutes. And in that moment, I realized this. The mind is like a crazy animal going to different places all the time. So until I take charge of it, it will always run my life. And if you truly do this and you sit down with yourself, close your eyes, you will understand why you still haven't achieved your goals. Because your mind starts telling you things that you hear all day. You're not good enough, you're not going to achieve it, the market is saturated, it's too late, who do you think you are? All of these doubts, fears, questions, they're slowing you down from taking true action, real big actions towards your goals. Because people tell me, Vash, I just can't meditate. The moment I sit down, the mind starts going crazy. I just can't do it. But I tell them this is exactly why you need to meditate. Because it's not that you sit down and all of a sudden the mind starts going crazy. The mind is going like that the whole day. It just that you are not aware of it, but once you sit down and you close your eyes, you become aware of it. So this is why I decided to go all in, because I realized if I truly want to achieve the big goals I have in my mind, I need to have my best friend in my mind who supports me, who encourages me, rather than somebody who always puts me down, always doubts me, always question if I can do it. So I decided to commit, and commitment is such a important thing to do in any area of your life where you want to change, because you can be interested in changing. Oh, it sounds cool, it's now a new trend to meditate. No, you need to commit because you see the benefit and you want to truly change. So I committed to meditate 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour after lunch, and 1 hour before going to bed. So 3 hours a day. But the main thing is, I still do this. I meditated over 3,000 hours now, but that's not to impress you. Why I'm saying it, that I'm not some monk sitting on a stone meditating all day. I meditate 3 hours a day, and at the same time I run 3 companies with multiple employees who rely on me and rely on my leadership. And I know if I didn't take charge of my mind, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I truly see meditation as a fast track towards my goals, because there are multiple benefits. The benefits that most people speak about is you will be more present, you will be more focused, you will quiet the mind. Also, you will be able to respond rather than react to situations. So many people, they always react. Something bad happens, they go to fear, they say some things they regret, or they do some things they regret. All of a sudden, they're watching Netflix, eating Ben & Jerry's, even though they promised themselves to start eating healthy and going after their goals. What happened? Some bad situation happened, and what they did is they reacted rather than responded. What is the difference? When you respond, you almost take a small break. You can look at the situation from different perspective, and you can truly see, do I really want to watch Netflix, eat Ben & Jerry's, even though I have these big dreams? And in that situation, you might say, no, I'm going to respond this way. And this is what meditation allows you to do. It almost creates a gap between a situation and your response to it. And also the inner critic that is in your head, the inner critic that is always against you. It's almost like your worst enemy. You can start taking charge of it. And if you can quiet the mind in the morning, guess what happens? the critic stays quiet the whole day, and that's beautiful. Investing 10, 15, 30 minutes in the morning to quiet the critic, so the whole day it doesn't pop up. It's no longer going against you. It's supporting you, it's encouraging you, it's celebrating with you. But the main benefits of meditation that I'm really interested in is this. Because throughout meditations, once I quiet my mind, what do? I start visualizing. And when you visualize, when you close your eyes and truly visualize scenes, let's say from your future, your brain and body doesn't know the difference. You can visualize standing at the edge of a cliff. You can look down and there is a huge fall down. And what will happen is your palms will start sweating. But you're still sitting in your room. But for the body and brain, it's the same. It doesn't know the difference. So what is the benefit of this? Is I started visualizing my future as it already is done deal. And as a result, what happened? I created more evidence to believe that my future is possible. Because when I was at university, still studying, delivering food for Uber Eats, I had the goal of hitting $10,000 a month. But back then, I never earned that sort of money. I never even had that sort of money. So I didn't believe I can do it. And if you don't believe you can do something, you will never put 100% of your effort. You will always half-ass it or honestly do nothing, because what's the point? You don't even believe it can happen for you. So I used visualization to visualize over and over and over again that I already have that sort of money. I would visualize my Stripe account. I would visualize my loved ones around me and celebrating with them. And the more I replay it in my head, in my meditations, the more evidence I had that it's possible. And once I continued doing that over and over and over again, I had so much evidence that I already achieved that goal, that I already earned that sort of money. Guess what happens? I started to show up differently. I started to be more confident. I hold my body differently. I was also thinking differently. I was setting bigger goals, just taking more and better action because I believe that this goal is possible. So you can use visualization to achieve your goals, because anytime you set a goal, very likely you have never done it before. You don't have any evidence to support it, so you can use visualization to create evidence. And once you believe it's possible, you will take very, very different action. And second benefit I'm truly interested in, it also speed up the process of forming a habit. Let's just say you want to form a habit of waking up early and not hitting snooze button. So you can practice it 7 times a week. You have 7 opportunities every week not to hit snooze button. But what you can do, now you know the brain and body doesn't know the difference if it's really happening or if you're visualizing. So you can close your eyes and you can just visualize hearing the alarm clock. You jump from bed, you stop it, and you just start your day. And you can replay it probably 20 times in just few minutes. So instead of practicing it 7 times a week, you can probably practice it 100 times a week. And as a result, habit is results of repetition. So the more repetition you do, the stronger the habit gets. So if you practice something 100 times a week for a month, get ready, because it will be very, very solidified habit that will stay with you for life. And this is why, if you want to become a millionaire, you must start meditating. Morning meditation is non-negotiable. Why would you miss a day if you truly believe it will make you more focused, more present, and you will achieve your goals faster? And if you're all in, then you will do it more. So if you have any questions on this topic, just drop them down below, and I will see you in the next video.